some more of David's ghost stories. Greenhalgh, the bakery, occupies an old mill dating back to the late 1700s to the early 1800s. In fact, we've got an old tin plate picture of a very small part of the mill with only one row of houses and nothing other than fields all the way around. And it was even built before British Aerospace. So, with every old building comes an incumbent ghost. And if anybody believes in ghosts, then you'll think, yeah, okay. But if you don't believe in ghosts, you won't even think about it. However, part of my training within this business was working nights and on the bread shift predominantly. And it's a fairly big bakery, and the manager of the day was a wonderful gentleman, a good friend called David Stott. And he said, you do know that there's a ghost here, don't you? And I went, yeah, David, of course there is. No, don't talk such rot. And he said, oh, no, there's a ghost. So that obviously puts the spooks into you. But when you, say, baking pies or pasties or whatever in the middle of the night, and you hear these knocks and then bangs and then the rattling of the racks that seem to move on their own, it puts a different perspective on you. And then back in those days, the ladies and gents facilities were downstairs in the cellar. Past the cellar was the old air raid shelters, when it used to be a mill, because it was built, or the second part of the war, part of the extension to the bakery. And I tell you for a fact, all us big burly men would not go downstairs at night and use those facilities. We had to go somewhere else, because every single one of us was afraid of that ghost of when sadly somebody passed away when it was a cotton weaving mill, and so that was the ghost of the bakery. Makes you think, doesn't it?
Were people genuinely like that scared to go down?
Yeah.
Yourself included?
Yeah. Listen, mate, when you see racks move on their own and you hear bumps and bangs, and you're not going to do that, and you're working on your own. No, you don't go down there, mate.